So today I own Wagyu cattle, bulls,
Yeah.
and every time they ejaculate, it's semen flow. I get paid. Nobody's offered me that service yet.
Wow. Yeah.
I think like a capitalist, not a Marxist.
No.
I don't want it to be equal. You kick my ass, I'll kick your ass.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's why I love this game here.
Mm.
When he cut that pipeline, that was Biden did. Trump loved it. But when Biden cut it, I still sell oil. I'm an oil guy. So I have real estate, oil, all this other stuff. I was selling oil for $30 a barrel when Trump was in office. When Biden came to office, oil went to $130 a barrel. That sent inflation through the roof. He says, because gold is God's attractor. Gold is God's money. He says, the more of this you have, the more wealth it attracts to you. So when they tell you not to save this stuff, you cut your wealth off. This is your connection. I'm going to get my ass for this one, but I'm saying this is your connection between God and wealth.
Well, I think since 71, fiat currency, certainly the pound, is down more than 85% of its value, whereas gold's up thousands of percent in the same time.
Yeah.
So I know, well, let me just ask it straight. Why isn't this taught in schools? Because surely people should know this stuff.
Because school teachers are Marxists. Inflation is good for, look at this, okay? The first one I ever bought was in 1972. Paid $50 for it. I still have it. It's in a vault in Switzerland. It cost me 50 of these. Today, that same, if I pulled it all to the vault from Switzerland, it's a South African Krugerrand. If I held it up here, it'd be 2,000 of these for one of these. So meanwhile, mommy and daddy are, oh, I'm selling this stuff. Loser. Because our schools want us to do that. But what I'm asking right now is most people watching today are choosing this.
They're choosing pounds and pence, dollars and cents.
So the average person, even the guy sleeping on the street, can raise how much is $35 in pounds?
Yeah, you can get a Tudor Beast coin here for £70, including VAT, which you could claim back if you bought it in the right company. So £50 will get you a good 2-ounce silver coin. I've started to pay my kids for their chores in silver.
So when I was going after that gold mine in Utah, you think I could do it by myself? Even though it was the richest gold mine in the world, I had to go in with a big team. The average punter out there, oh, I can't afford it. But I used the profits from my real estate to raise $2 million to buy the gold mine. The average person, well, I can't afford it. They can afford this. They cannot afford the gold mine.
Yeah.
The entrepreneur can afford the gold mine legally. Please do it. I'm not Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX and all that other crypto crap. I have crypto, but I do it honestly. Oh, is that a question?
Yeah.
You're brilliant, man.
Thank you.
I use real estate as leverage to buy this.
Right.
So what I do is I'll borrow, let's say, $20 million. The cash flow buys this.
Right. So you're using government printed money for your own assets.
The biggest in the world.
Right.
Went public July 8th last year in Toronto, New York Stock Exchange. My first gold mine was in Dalian, China. And we struck gold in China. This is in 2004. Guess what the Chinese did?
Tell me.
Nationalized it. They stole it. I don't trust the Chinese communists. You know, that's why they're communists. Debt makes guys like you and me rich. And ironically, because we use debt, we don't pay any taxes. You know, taxes are very high here in London, very high in America. But real estate guys like Trump and I, we don't pay taxes legally. Now that makes a lot of the liberal or the conservatives or the, whatever you call them, the greenies and the academic types, angry. Because when Trump was debating Hillary Clinton, that criminal, the Clintons and Obamas, man, what a bunch of crooks. How did the Inca search for this? Then the Spaniards came and took it all away from them, of course, those bastards. You know what I mean? And in Mongolia, there was a place called the checkerboard. Little holes in the ground. And these Mongolians, with Genghis Khan was around, they were digging for this stuff. Mm-hmm. So there's something, in my opinion, I'm not religious, but God attracts us to this.